history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. And so, look, we don't have to look that far back in history. In fact, as far as history goes, it's a blink of an eye to look at both the 80s PC era race, right, where we had predominantly Microsoft and Apple. One was an open system, one was closed. But if we look back to the PC era, Microsoft created something that they were able to quickly get out to many manufacturers to run, a Windows operating system. But what did Apple do? Apple vertically integrated, closed, right? Built the Mac. Success in their own way, but differently. Then, if you go to the mobile era, some 20 odd years later, or 10 years, 15 years later, whatever, we saw, similar things again, where you had Apple with its iOS, again, closed system and how they worked. Google, more open ended, Android, allowing others to build on it. So it's like we've seen similar storylines like this. And there's, two fairly recent, like again, 80s is a blink of an eye in the past, on how this has gone. So it's not that the opener, my takeaway on this is like, I don't know. I don't know if Nvidia will succeed. I think it's high risk, high reward in sense of trying to be vertically integrated like that because there's, well, quite frankly, so many moving parts, pun intended with that. Or is the smarter, faster move to do something like Meta is trying to do, or perhaps Google, which is to say, we're not trying to build the hardware in this one. We're trying to build the software, and we want to be open source and we want to get it out to as many people as possible. Again, we've also seen Meta have success here with Llama.